Nets Kingdom.
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Here, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AJ. I'm here with Cypher. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Nets Kingdom 1. So today we got some news about the Cam Thomas injury. Cam Thomas update. So shout out to Brian Lewis in the New York Post. I'm gonna read the article and what it says. It says here the Nets update on Cam Thomas strained left hamstring was to wait 2 more weeks for another update. An MRI showed progress in the healing, and he was cleared for non-contact on-court work, but won't be updated again for another 2 weeks. But his eventual return to the floor begs the question of how much the Nets will adjust to him. Now, Jordi answered a question about integrating Cam Thomas, saying, because Brian asked him about remaking his ISO game. So Jordi basically said, obviously his superpower is the ability he has to score. At the same time, we always want to see playmaking efficiency and improvement on defense. So all those things were important at the time. Now his being out, the team continues to get better and play in a good way. The skill set, he's very unique and very good at what he does. But at the same time, now the group is taking positive steps. For the most part, I'm very happy with the whole group. And now when he comes back, it's going to be on me to figure out how we introduce him into that group. And thinking that the most important thing, it's always the group. So very interesting words there, bro, about Cam. Oh, he also said team success will bring your own success as well. Okay. So what were your interpretation of Jordi? What's your interpretation of what do you think Jordi, if you're reading behind the lines here, what do you think Jordi's saying about Cam Thomas and the team?
Okay, this is what he's saying. And I'll translate the words. And look, shout out Brian Lewis, great article.
Yeah.
Really good information he got there. Here's what basically Jordi Fernandez said. We are better without Cam Thomas. I like Cam. I'll say this too. He wasn't shitting on Cam Thomas. Yeah. He's like, I am better. We are better without Cam Thomas. He is a talented player. If he comes back, he needs to pass the ball and play more defense.
Yeah.
If the team is performing well, he will get more money. That is basically what he is saying.
Okay.
Because remember that last part you said. He also said, hold on, let me find the thing.
Yeah, team success will improve your success.
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that, because here's the thing, though. There's going to be a bunch of guys that look at that the whole statement and be like, oh, he basically told Cam Thomas he needs to go to hell. No, he basically said, hey, he needs to get better, and he needs to understand that if he does these other things and plays more team-oriented basketball, the team will look good. And he will look good too, because look at MPJ. Like MPJ isn't really like MPJ isn't doing like anything crazy. Like it's not like he doubled his assists.
Yeah.
The assists are only a little bit higher, and he's just playing within the flow of the offense and making like the correct reads and making like efficient shots, like in handling the ball less.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: though. His reputation has gone up, MPJ's, because even though the team is losing most of these games, like people are commending like his individual performance and his improvements. The thing that with Cam Thomas and Jordi Fernandez, this is an amazing quote by Jordi. I love everything about this statement because he's holding Cam Thomas accountable, but he's also acknowledging that, hey, we want you on the team. And he's saying that, hey, it's my responsibility to make sure this works. Because the thing with Cam Thomas, and look, there's a segment of fans, and I'm not saying they're wrong for this, that just wants him off the team right now. Just waive him. And I'm not going to disagree with that statement, depending on certain aspects of like what happens. But the thing is, if Cam Thomas comes back in 2 weeks, December, let's just say he plays on December 21st, which is like after the reevaluation day, and he plays against the Toronto Raptors. Maybe I'll go to that game. We'll see. But basically, if he comes back, he needs to play within the flow of the offense. Like none of this, like he sprints to the ball and he dribbles the ball and takes like a contested fadeaway. Like he's got to make better reads. He needs to take pull-up threes off the DHOs. He needs to spend less time on the ball. I think his time per touch is like 4 seconds compared to like MPJ, who's like 2.5. It's like, hey, he needs to handle the ball less and just make better decisions. Like either drive and kick to shooters, drive and like take the quick floater, or like just pull up from three and increase that 3-point volume. Because with Cam, like he's a good player, but he has a tendency, because he didn't get the contract,
Yeah.
he has this tendency to like get into his own head. I think he could be like a Norman Powell kind of player, like this high volume, efficient 3-point shooter that makes quick decisions off the catch. And, you know, I think he could be a much better player. It just, hey, he's got to, it just on him at this point. And Jordy said it best. It's like, hey, when you come back, you got to play within the system. And you just you have to understand that if this team performs better, you individually will look better.
Yeah. And I agree. And I think like it's 50-50 here from me, because it's like 50% is on Cam to, like you said, he has to play make. You got to pass the ball more. You got to work within the offense. And then the other 50 has to be on Jordy too, because I'm looking at all these exotic, nice pin down plays for MPJ. Like, do you see the plays we're running for MPJ, bro? I'm watching like 2 pin down. Jaeger rolls around. It's like these exotic plays we run for MPJ to get his shot off efficiently. It's like you can kind of do that for TT as well. So it's like Jordy, it's got the other 50% has to be on you.
I think they were. It just ended up always being worse because for some reason when he is on the floor, guys just stand still. And part of that, I think it's on him at this point, because they know he's not going to pass him the ball. Like, why would you sprint and cut to the rim if the guy isn't going to pass you the ball?
Yeah. But MPJ's not going to pass it. Well, most of the time. He is passing a little bit more, but he still never swing the rock harder as most of the time. 90% of the time, we know he wants to shoot it.
But he makes the faster decisions.
Yeah, he does.
Because it's like, because here's the thing, the difference between Porter and Thomas. Mm-hmm. If Porter sprints, let's just say it's Clowney does a pin down, and he sprints to the ball and Claxton does DHO. Porter is going to take is either going to pull up from 3 there.
Yeah.
Or he's going to take like 3-4 dribbles into the paint and take like the pull up mid range.
Yeah.
Whereas Thomas, it's like he doesn't really pull up from 3. He'll go into the paint, take 4 dribbles, stop, take another couple of dribbles, and then take like a fadeaway. And that takes so much longer. And he's not really looking at his teammates, because sometimes Porter, if he gets cut off, he'll pass the ball sometimes to like the weak side corner.
Yeah.
He's not making elite read, or it'll be like a lob to Claxton. He's not making elite reads. Porter isn't making those, but he's just faster in making decisions. And because of that, it's just other guys are allowed to make other moves. Like Clowney is like so much more competent on the ball now. Mm. And part of that is because Cam Thomas isn't just, handling the offense.
Doing his twin ISO scoring. And I think my MPJ does get a bad reputation of that, but he's not as bad a processor as I thought he would be. Like, his processing is actually pretty good. Like, he is selfish, don't get me wrong, but when he needs to pass, he makes a quick pass. Like, he's a quick processor of the game.
And the thing with Porter is that because his release point is so high, like his contested shots aren't that bad.
Oh yeah, because he's 6'10", 6'11", whatever. Yeah.
And Thomas doesn't have that luxury. Like, he's 7 inches shorter than Porter. Yeah. And here's the thing, though, with Thomas. I think Thomas has, like, much better passing vision than Porter does. He just doesn't use it. And that's his weapon. Like, Thomas needs to be, in those situations where he gets, like, crowded in the paint, he's got to kick out to somebody. Whether it be a shooter or to Claxton, who's rolling to the rim.
Yeah. Because I know, like, we'll get into this here, too. I know a lot of people say, like, Cam Thomas, they're starting to call Cam the tank commander now. Like, him coming back is going to make us worse. How do you feel about that?
Here's my opinion on it, and I have 2 different thoughts. If he plays the way he was before, and it's just like ISO, dribble the air out of the ball, then he's going to make us so much worse.
Yeah.
Because he is not efficient enough to justify that when he's not hitting his shots, and because he doesn't pass the ball as much as he should. Because look, he'll get like 8 potential assists per game. For his like usage, that's not enough. It has to be like at least like 10 to 11. Yeah. And because of that, other guys are like getting hindered by it.
Because you would think like you would add Cam Thomas's scoring to MPJ's, that would make us even better. Like, on paper, that would make us better. But like, I don't think you read if you really watch the Nets, like, it doesn't really work like that.
And the second thing I'll say, like, in his defense, is that, and we talked about this before when we did the Cam Thomas video a couple weeks ago. he was starting with Ben Saraf, and Saraf was like one of the worst starters in the NBA for the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah.
And then they changed the lineup after he got hurt, and they sent Saraf to the G League.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. I think, I don't know, when Cam comes back, he has to change.
Mhm.
Like, he really, really has to change, or it's his career. Because he needs to start playing faster within the flow of the offense in the half court.
Yeah.
You know, the second he gets the ball, if they collapse and ignore like Claxton, go over Claxton and they double, it has to be an instant pass to Claxton, and then somebody else has to make the play.
Yeah.
No, he can't overthink it and like worry about like his stats. Like, he's got to get rid of the ball sooner in those situations. And if they drop back, he's got to take the pull-up three and make those decisions faster.
I feel like that's been an issue with CT. Like, he's not really. He takes pull-up threes, but I don't think he lives off that midi kind of getting to the rim more than his threes. And
His pull-up threes, his pull-up threes are like an isolation.
Yeah,
they have to be off screens,
off
the
screens.
DHOs.
He likes to take pull-up threes off screens. I don't think that's his thing.
He has
but
to.
That's what MPJ does. That's his best. That's the way he's awesome at.
Here's the thing: if you can't take those threes off screens, you're not going to be successful in this league.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what the NBA is now. Like, look at Norman Powell, like a player that I comp Cam Thomas to all the time.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Like, obviously, like Norman, like the Miami runs like a spread offense.
Yeah.
But when they do run screen action, and that's why he was so successful on the Clippers, like Norman was like a movement shooter. Like, they would like occasionally run pin downs, and he would get into his pull-up threes. And all other shooters in the league, like Con Knuppel, like we were talking about the rookie video, like he does that all the time.
Duncan Robinson, another guy.
Duncan Robinson, and here's the thing though: Cam is so much better as a shooter, as like an isolation shooter.
Yeah.
If he like cuts down on it and then includes those off-screen threes, like he is going to be such a valuable player in this league. He just has to add that aspect to his game, and if he doesn't, it's just going to be he's going to have trouble fitting into any offense in the league.
Yeah, and it's weird because it's like, you think of Cam Thomas's scoring, and we never really like dove into the weeds of it, right? We always thought like, he's one of the best scorers. He's the best scorer, top 10, top 20 scorer in the NBA, top 10, whatever you want to call it. He's gift. But there is the in-between nuances of scoring that there's those little parts of scoring where he has to work on. Is, like you said, shooting off the ball, coming off screens, wasted dribbles. That's his issue. He does a lot of wasted movement, a lot of wasted dribbles to score. And I think when we had KD here, I think you feel like you should have learned from KD. If you watch KD, who's one of the best scorers of all time, a lot of KD movements is less dribbles. Like, it's not that many dribbles. KD doesn't need dribbles to get his shot off. KD processes the game so fast, it's either he's getting his post, one dribble, fade away, or he'll attack a closeout, 2 dribbles, get into his pull-up. It's very less efficient movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, KD's efficiency is really less dribbles. I think that's where CT has to get to his game and kind of like work on his scoring at that point. Like, get rid of some of these crossover between. I'm not saying get rid of it completely. You still need to have a bag, but find a way to score more.
Pick your spots to do that.
Yeah, pick your spots. KD's so good at like picking his spots where it's like he doesn't look like he's doing too much, but then you look at the box score and he has like 30.
You
know what I'm saying?
I'll provide some pushback here.
Yeah,
because I don't know. I never recommend anyone plays like Durant, because Durant is 7 feet tall with like 8 foot arms.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like, but I understand what you're saying. It's like, yes, less dribbles.
Less dribbles. Yeah, wasted movement. No more wasted movement.
Yeah, like, well, less movement. Like, exactly. It's just like, hey, come off the screens and then take a couple dribbles and into your shot.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Cam Thomas is that it's fine to dribble.
Yeah.
But you have to do something else. It has to result in something else.
Yeah.
Like, for example, let's go Harden. Harden dribbles the ball a ton, but because he has so much versatility in his game with the playmaking, it's like, hey, you're fine with him taking those dribbles. Same thing goes for Kyrie. It's like there's so much. He has such a deep bag where it's like, with Cam, it's like, oh, if he dribbles a lot, it's going to be like a fadeaway or a mid-range pull-up.
Yeah.
Whereas,
the thing with Harden and Harden and Kyrie, they're so good at the dribble, but they dribble with a purpose. Like, they're not going to do no like crossover and not get anywhere. If Harden's doing his crossover, he's getting to the rim.
Something cool is going to happen.
Yeah, something's going to happen. He's either getting to the rim or he's going to play make it, throw the alley to Zubac.
Yeah.
Same with Kyrie. He's gonna
Or
either
kick
play
out
make,
to the shooter.
yeah, kick out to the shooter. There's no like tween, and I'm still in the same spot.
Yeah.
That's what my issue with CT is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not like
Yeah.
if they do the whole like ISO dribble inside like the mid range area,
Yeah.
there are like 5 different things that could happen with those players. With Cam, it's like 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's either
Make the
you go,
defense read and react to you with
yeah.
your dribbles. That's what I'm saying. Instead of just trying to like dribble just to dribble. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
With him, yeah, and look, with Cam, it's just man, it's such a thing that I find really annoying at this point because
Yeah.
they gave him the qualifying offer. They didn't really want to give him a real contract. They just wanted to get rid of him. It's like I really hate that the team dragged this out this much. Like, really figure out, like, have a conversation with Cam while he's injured right now, and figure out, hey, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
Like, if you got to trade him, fine, trade him. The December 15th deadline is coming up, or sorry, the date where his trade restriction will be lifted.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I think, next week. What day is that? So that's next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case with Cam and like there's no opportunity like future with him, he's going to be a minutes blocker for all these players. Just trade him then if he has a market. Like find a team, get like a second rounder. Heck, maybe get like a second rounder. Maybe get like a player. Maybe attach a second if you could get something else out of him, and just get him off the team and then move on to the next era.
Yeah.
Or,
but the problem is they have to go to Cam first. They gotta ask him what he wants to do.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Ask him.
Yeah.
Ask him and say, "Hey, Cam, are you willing to take this, or are you just gonna?" And if the answer is no, and he's not going to do it,
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to change the way he plays, like all the criticism we just made for the last 15 minutes, if like Cam listens to that and he's like, "Nah, I just want to ISO," then it's like just waive him.
You said that at that point, just waive him.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to change the way he plays, because I'm fine with him playing on the team.
Yeah.
But he needs to listen to all the stuff we just said and everything the coach just said. Like this isn't just two guys just screaming into a microphone.
Yeah.
Like the coach is saying this too.
The coach said, he said it in the article. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
It's like, hey, you got to play within the offense. Like just a little. The crazy part too is just a little bit different. We're not asking you to like completely fundamentally change. It's
no, don't change. I'm not saying. Yeah, we like all this. This is a criticism on CT's game, but it's like we're not asking him to change it completely. We're just asking him to tweak it a little bit.
I'm not
it's
asking.
It's a small tweak. It's not like a huge tweak.
I'm not asking him to be like Chris Paul.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm not
Chris
saying
Paul.
Cam. I'm not going to Cam. Be like, yo, Cam, play like Chris Paul.
Yeah, and I just brought the KD comparison just of just his dribbles, and it's not like KD's. And honestly, a lot of comparison. Michael Porter Jr. got a lot of comparison to KD because of the dribbles. He doesn't take dribbles. He gets his shot off with 2 dribbles. Like
honestly, like Michael Porter Jr. is playing like old KD right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
old man KD.
I'm not asking CT to play like KD. I'm just saying like make your game in a way where you don't have to waste too many dribbles and get to your spots efficiently. So because if you do that, then it'll just make your game look more aesthetically pleasing.
One of the things that I really years ago, Cam did like an interview, and he said one of the things he learned from Durant is playing inside out.
Yes.
It's like he stopped doing that. Like he's playing like mid side out.
Mid side out, yeah.
Where it's like, oh, hey, dude, you're just going too much to the mid range.
Yeah.
Like either you need to play inside out or you need to play outside in.
Yeah.
Which, and honestly, given like his lower extremity injuries, I think he should play outside in. Yeah. Like just take more threes and like lessen your like driving. And look, if that means your free throw attempts are going to go down, so be it. Figure that out later. Learn how to like flop or something. With him, it's just like, hey, you have the skills. It just make the adjustments. You have the passing vision, so just pass the ball a little bit more. Like when you come off a pin down into the DHO and you take a couple of dribbles, instead of like waiting 3 seconds and doing a couple of dribbles and it not going anywhere, look towards the corner. Like there's MPJ, there's Yegor. Give them the ball and let them do something. Or like if you get Bliss on the top of the key, go to Clowney. Like he's proven that he can like do some stuff off the dribble. Or heck, give to Claxton. Like these guys are like so much better. Your teammates are so much better than you think. Like just trust them and then really play within this offense, and then pick your spots to shoot, and then your efficiency will go up, your assist will go up, the team will look better with you on the floor instead of like them losing, and the contracts will be there this offseason.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe the Nets will change their mind about you if you could like really change the way you play.
Well
It
said.
just there's no point in being stubborn anymore. Like, what do you have to lose?
Yeah. Well said. Well said. You said it perfectly. Yeah. So let us know in the comments how you guys feel about CT. Hit that like button if you support us. Again, all our Twitters are scrolling at the bottom. Yeah, let us know. Cam Thomas, we got the update. Shout out to Brian Lewis for that New York Post article, and we'll be back.